So my problem is basically never feeling good enough. I mean, just in the sense of like musically, I don't give a fuck about fucking being good enough for women or whatever. That doesn't, that's not my concern. The only thing that matters to me is my music. I mean, I don't put any time and effort into game or attracting women. If women like me, it's not really my field. Do you know what I mean? It's just if they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. I don't do sleepover a lot. But what I do is sleepover is if my singing, if my screaming isn't to par, if it isn't to the level that I want it to be. Yeah, if my songs aren't good enough, if the thing is I'm so hard on myself, and I've really reached a point where I don't know. I feel like I don't really have any desires anymore because I've accomplished everything that I want to accomplish. But I'm in a position where everything for me is a bonus. It still needs to be to the level that I ultimately wanted to be at. What do I need? I don't know. I think that I need a new guitar, to be honest. I don't really think I like the sound of my guitar. I think I need a new acoustic guitar. I really think I do. I just don't. Like I said, I just don't like the sound of my guitar. And singing and screaming wise, I just need to get to a level where, I just need to get to a level where I really love my voice. I think I should probably look at all aspects of my music, even my songwriting. I feel that I need to, my biggest influence is Elliott Smith. I need to write music like him. Maybe I need to maybe learn new chords, because I'm very limited with the amount of chords I know. I know lots of basic chords, but I don't really know too many complicated chords, I guess. For me, Elliott Smith was the best. I do feel like there are so many, ways I can go with this. You know, I do like Nirvana as well, and I feel like Nirvana feel like a band that I'm more likely to be able to, you know, be as good as, because Kurt wasn't that great of a guitarist. I mean, he wasn't that special of a guitarist. He basically just played power chords all the time. Nothing complicated about it. And because he was very limited as a guitar player, I just feel like that's why I tend to be more influenced by Nirvana, just because of the fact it's just so easy. So I just feel that that's something that I can do. Whereas Elliott Smith, as much as I want to be as good as him, I don't see it ever happening. I don't see myself putting the time into learn all these complicated chords, and maybe I should, but I don't know. Just a big part of me is just completely not interested. A big part of me is just really just like I really couldn't care less. I mean, I just because I just don't want to put the effort in. I just feel like there's just so many chords that I'd have to learn, and I don't know, I just don't really... Look, let me explain something. I love his music. I really think it's the greatest music. But I also feel that, you know, Nirvana is just a lot more fun to play, you know? It's, because it's easy. You know, it's like, the problem with, you know, learning Elliott Smith, like, the kind of chords that he plays, like, all these complicated chords, it's just not fun, right? It's like, it's really hard to just, like, to get the motivation to learn it, because it's just really, really boring. And, you know, I guess I've, you know, as a guitar player, how I've got better at it, I don't know, I just feel like, I probably have done some stuff that's been boring, you know, that I've learned, but the way I basically learned how to play guitar was to play the songs that I like, you know, having fun, and, you know, it's hard for me to get the motivation to learn all these complicated chords, because it just doesn't sound fun at all. There's no part of me that goes, oh yeah, this is going to be great, you know. Every part of me is just like, oh, okay, so I have to pick up the guitar and I have to learn these chords, do I? Oh, okay. It just doesn't, it's like, it's really not something that, you know, so I'd rather just speak to a hot girl online, do you know what I mean? And that's pretty what I'd end up doing, I'd probably just end up jacking off, I'd probably just end up jerking off. You know, I'd just end up wanking instead, because I just like do that. I'd rather just look at a girl right now. I want to look at some tits. I don't want to look at these fucking complicated chords and, you know, um, you know, is it going in? Is it, you know, are these complicated chords going in my head or not? Like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get the motivation to do it, but I don't know. I'm 28 right now, and maybe this is the time. Like, if it's now or never, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Probably not exactly true that, but I don't know. It's just like, it doesn't really interest me. Like, just learning these chords, it really just sounds like such a boring thing to do. It's like the equivalent to like saying, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna tell the teachers to give me homework. It's like, why would you do that? That sounds like the most boring idea you could possibly have. But we'll have to see. Maybe I will one day just get the motivation, just go for it and just learn these chords. But I don't know. I feel like there's so much that I could do to, you know, improve, and um, you know, so many things that um would help me, you know, achieve my goals and my dreams. And I feel like one of the things is, yeah, I think I do need a new guitar. You know, I think I do need a new guitar, and it's kind of annoying, because it's like, I bought my newest guitar about a month ago, and when I bought it, I really thought that it was like amazing. I really thought it was like incredible. I really thought it was the shit, you know. So to get to a place with it now where I'm just like, dude, I don't even think I like the sound of this anymore. It's kind of depressing, you know. It is depressing, because, you know, it kind of just makes me, it kind of lowers my self-esteem, do you know what I mean? Because I just feel like, if I don't even know what I'm gonna like in a month, do you know what I mean? If this guitar, which I think that I love at the time, if I'm gonna like hate it a month later, then what the fuck do I know about buying guitars, right? It just feels like. But then again, you know, I guess I do trust my, I don't know, do I trust my instinct? I don't know. Maybe I have low self-esteem when it comes to buying guitars now. Mm, but I need to find a guitar that I really like. I don't really know where to go for that. I don't know. Maybe there's some shops and racks. I guess I could look around. That's probably what I should be doing. Get a guitar that, yeah, that I really like the sound of, and continue looking for band members, getting a band together,